It's good, you guys. We're back. Podcast 14. Getting up there. Week after week. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So today the news came out that Caleb Williams from Oklahoma entered the transfer portal, but left the idea of returning to Oklahoma open. So share a little bit. What do you think about that?
So he closed the door, basically, of returning to Oklahoma.
Well, no, he's saying there's a chance.
Oh,
like he's saying he's not.
Oh,
100%
yeah.
But he might go back.
I mean, yeah, it's his decision. I think that's good, but I mean, that's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Petty.
Petty. No, that's kind of like, I don't know, because like you're basically telling the team like,
I don't want to be here.
Yeah, but
I might come back.
I might come back if it's my last option. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I mean,
Kind of dirty. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of like,
dirty.
I don't know, kind of weird. You get back in the locker room and end up staying in Oklahoma, and it's like,
oh,
a guy that thought about leaving.
You ain't gonna go somewhere else? I mean, I don't know. I feel like the locker room would be awkward after that.
No, but in all seriousness, you know, it's his decision
Yeah.
where he wants to play. So.
I don't know where he'll go. Hey, you know what? Hey, if he transfers, Maryland.
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 Really?
He's from Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay.
Y'all heard it here first. Maryland. Inside scoop. So, some more Oklahoma news. Dylan Gabriel from UCF, the lefty, dude's just cold. He transferred like a few weeks back to UCLA. He just 18 minutes ago flipped from UCLA to Oklahoma. So that's kind of cool. I like that. They're definitely going to need a quarterback. So, yeah, I like the fit. I guess we'll just see how it goes. See if he starts. But, yeah, so now for the actual like scheduled stuff that we were going to talk about that didn't just happen today. Kentucky basketball. Last week we did the podcast on like Tuesday, and then we played Missouri Wednesday, and we won 83-56. So, blowout.
Yeah.
First conference game.
Dominance.
Makes you feel bad. You know?
Go ahead and open the
Yeah.
conference.
Can't ask for a better start.
Conference play.
Then we play High Point, and if you're not a Kentucky fan, you have no idea why we would play a team named High Point. But that's where Tubby Smith coaches. He used to coach at Kentucky till like it was late 90s to I want to say it was like 97 or 98 to 2007, and won a national championship in 98. Just a legendary coach. He's the first. I think he was the first. Okay, I could be wrong, but I think he was the first. He might be the first and only black head coach at Kentucky. So it's cool to get his jersey retired. You know, just really cool because that's kind of. Obviously, I don't remember much of it, but that's what I was born into because 2002. We're named after Cameron Mills, who played for Tubby, and then up until 2007, so when I was 5, that's who our coach was. A couple bad years with Billy Gillespie, but
That's cool.
So yeah, it's cool. We beat them 92-48.
Wow, bro, that's crazy.
Almost beat them by more points than they had.
Yeah, won by 44. But yeah, so continuing the dominance. We've won 4 or 5 in a row by like 30 plus. So,
Yeah.
against decent teams too. Yeah, our next game is tomorrow at number 21 LSU. We got moved up to 16 in the rankings today, and tomorrow at 21 LSU. I think it'll be a good little road test early in the year. It'll be our first like true test since I don't know. Road game at Notre Dame was tough, but North Carolina's better than Notre Dame, so I don't know. I think it'll be a good game though.
Yeah.
I'd like to see us, blow them up by like 30.
Tennessee in basketball. We fall to number 19 Alabama.
Not a bad loss though.
Not bad. It was a good game.
Great game.
Still took the L. But we play Ole Miss next Wednesday. We'll bounce back. Poop.
Bad. They're bad.
They're bad.
They're bad.
But yeah, I'm excited. Conference play, so we're ready for it.
Keep it rolling.
Yep.
So, Kentucky football. Massive, huge win against the Hawkeyes.
What a game.
Game, like
Wow.
such a good game.
Great Citrus Bowl.
Yeah, we win 20-17. The game, a lot of ups and downs. As a Kentucky fan, we score first drive. We're like, dude, this might be nice.
Yeah.
And then game keeps going. Ends up being 17-13. And we throw a pick with under 4 minutes. And then Wandell has a crazy play, 52-yard, gets us in the red zone. And then
Yeah, he's insane.
C-Rod punches it in. So, yeah, that was a good game. About gave me a heart attack. We were out a lot of players, too. So, it was good to see no opt-outs.
Yeah.
Just people that were, like, sick or hurt. But, yeah, so no opt-outs. I feel like that says a lot about Coach Stoops and the program as a
Yeah,
whole.
guys wanting to play.
Yeah, I like it. But, so that makes 4 straight bowl wins. And the only other team to do that is Alabama. So, great company. And now we have the longest non-conference winning streak. Last
That
loss
makes you
was
feel
like,
good
yeah,
if you're a Kentucky fan?
yeah. Our last loss was like in 2017 or something, Northwestern.
Yeah.
In the Music City Bowl. It's where Benny, that was a funny game. I don't know if you've seen it, but where Benny Snow was like, he got thrown out because the ref tried to help him up, and he like didn't want his help, so like he like moved his arm, so they threw him out, and then they asked him after.
That's
like,
terrible.
yeah,
Like, really? Come on.
yeah, I know, but
Not on his part on them throwing him out. Like, really?
they don't do that. But they were like interviewing after the game, and he was like, "So Benny, what happened with the ref or whatever?" And he was like, "I like playing football." And then they were like, "So what do you think going forward?" And he was like, "I like playing football." And then it just kept going. So yeah, if I can find that clip, we're gonna put it like right here. No. We're gonna just put it on the whole screen. It's important.
I don't need help getting up.
Was there any explanation that the ref gave you as to why you were ejected?
I got a soft pass for the game. I like playing football.
Did you say anything to him at all in addition to the whatever contact it was?
I like playing football.
Did the ref say anything to you at all?
I like playing football.
How much did that change the game plan for the offense when you weren't in there?
I got a strong passion for this game. I like playing football.
It's an important video. So yeah, if I can find that clip, it's gonna be on there. But yeah, and then Wandell Robinson, this kind of got swept under the rug because of how big the win was. Broke Kentucky's bowl game receiving yards record, single season catches record,
That's crazy.
and receiving yards record, like all the single season records basically at Kentucky. That's beating like Randall Cobb, Craig East, a lot of good receivers.
Yeah, he's good. He gained a lot of people's respect.
Yeah, for sure. That was a big game for him.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, this doesn't really matter to like anybody outside of Kentucky, but Justin Rigg was a tight end for Kentucky, and he played his 63rd game, which is the most out of anybody ever at Kentucky.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Tennessee football.
Tennessee, man.
Tennessee, man. I almost forgot again.
Hey,
Y'all gotta remind me. Y'all gotta stay on me. Probably, we can all agree, one of the worst calls I've ever seen in college football history. But besides that, a lot of stuff led up to that. You know, I think the game could have ended differently if we didn't allow 500 yards passing and have so many penalties for so many
it's
yards.
a crazy game.
Yeah. It was wild. It was back and forth. I mean, it was fun to watch, but I mean, it was just, oh my God.
That call. Hold on. Roll the clip.
Right here, look at this. Just keeps driving his legs.
He's not down. He's on a Purdue body, and there's a reach. The second question.
Coming from a Kentucky fan, what do you think
See,
about the call?
obviously, I hate Tennessee. But coming from my standpoint, I think the whistle was blown very quick, and I didn't think because the lineman didn't pull him in yet.
Yeah.
And he just reached the ball out. I kind of thought it was a touchdown. I mean, just watching it, and that's coming from somebody that don't even want him to win, really. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna because obviously I got friends that are Tennessee fans, so I'm not gonna be like, man, I hope they lose, but I just wanted a good ball game at the end of the day because there's no love attached to either team. But yeah, I thought it was a touchdown for sure.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, the refs got to make the game about them, and I think it's all about them. So
it was awful. It was just a bad call, but
but there's a lot of opinions on it. It goes both ways. But
yeah, I almost forgot. What was it? Oh, the refs after the game talked to Coach Heupel, and they were said like they're gonna change like the fake injuries. Like the refs said that
I did notice that.
There should be something done about people faking the injuries and stuff.
Like I didn't see him like tell him that, but like I noticed that there was a lot of fake injuries in the game.
Yeah, so that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So he laughed about that.
Because Kentucky
or should.
Because Tennessee just too fast for him.
I heard and here's what I think should happen. If you get hurt on the drive, you should be out for the rest of the drive. That's what they're saying. Okay. That should happen. Like if you fake an injury or whatever, you lay down. You can't come in until that drive's over.
Yeah, I mean, because I was about to say like it'd be hard to tell whether they're actually hurt or not. Or like
that's why it's so hard to get a rule about it because you can't be
that
like,
would be
you're
a
not.
Good rule. I feel like that would work.
Yeah, you can't.
Because then you're not gonna like fake it.
Yeah.
It's like you're
You're
gonna
not
see
gonna have one of your star D linemen or something like that go out.
Yeah, I mean you get to stop the play, but
Yeah.
then you get to take the. And they're gonna be sitting the rest of the drive, so that would suck.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'd be a good rule. I'd like to see that. So the Ny6 Bowls, to start off, Michigan State and Pitt, not a good game to watch because both teams didn't have their best player. But in that one, I just took Michigan State because it's like Big Ten, and Big Ten's better than the ACC in football. So I said Michigan State 38-28, so by 10. And then they ended up winning 31-21. So I felt all right, good little pick. Didn't miss about too much, but the man Cade, he got it right.
Let's go!
31.
Yes, sir.
That's what he guessed. So
that's what we do.
Yeah, I mean, they're right. Big respect. Next game, Oklahoma State beat Notre Dame. It was a really good game. I mean, Notre Dame scored like at the end, and then they tried to onside it, so like it wasn't as. I mean, it was close, but like it's not as close as 2 points.
Right.
But so that completed their biggest comeback in school history, which was 21 points. Did you know that? That was their.
I didn't.
In school history, which sounds kind of
crazy,
insane, but it's cool to see. So yeah, 37-35 was the final. I said Notre Dame 34-24. They continue to. Just leave it at that. So yeah, I wasn't far off, but I had the wrong winner. So, but Cade said Oklahoma State 41-35, so they got the winner. So if we were keeping a tally or something, this man's taking dubs. Then the game of it's between the Tennessee game or this game on what game was the best or most entertaining.
Yeah.
Or even the Kentucky game, that was entertaining too. But Ohio State, Utah. Ohio State won 48-45. And I said Ohio State 48-34. So I guessed what Ohio State was going to score. But I was a little bit off on Utah. And then you said 56-35. We both knew they were going to score a lot.
Yeah, we both predicted high scoring. So.
Yeah, and we were right on that. So it was a shootout for sure. But before we go any farther, prayers for the Utah quarterback.
Yes.
It was scary to see. So if you haven't seen that video, look it up. It's just it's a sad thing to watch. I think they just said it was a concussion, but it's definitely a scary thing to see.
It's a tough sport, man. It's a tough sport.
In one of the world's greatest sports, you hate to see an injury like that. But yeah, definitely a lot of moms out there saying no to their kid playing football now. So that sucks.
Nah.
I don't know, man. The Karens out there.
The Karens.
They're gonna be like, no, you're not playing football. You saw what happened to him.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's sad. So definitely prayers for him. hopefully he's doing a little bit better now. It's been a few days, but hopefully it's just up from here, and blessings his way as he tries to recover from it. But outside of that, C.J. Stroud threw for 573 yards. It's insane numbers. That's the Rose Bowl record, and then 6 touchdowns, which is already insane. I don't know how that's not some sort of record, but I mean he did that a lot this year, but still. And then Jackson Smith and Jigba, he's the story of the game. 15 receptions, which is the Rose Bowl record, and then 347 receiving yards, which is the bowl game record for all of college football, and then 3 touchdowns. So I said last week that they would be fine because they had Jackson Smith and Jigba and C.J. Stroud, and I mean that's all they had, but that's all they needed. So that got the dub. Yeah, it was a shootout though. It was a good game. But going forward, Matt Corral gets hurt in the first quarter. Like we were saying earlier, the severity of the injury doesn't look to be as bad as him like sitting the whole game. It was just an ankle sprain. But his draft stock didn't go down, so that's good.
Yeah, they act like it wasn't too serious, so.
Yeah, so that's good. That's always good to hear. But true freshman Luke Altmaier comes in. Safe to say he couldn't
Not the best start?
No, not in the slightest. 90-something yard pick six.
God,
yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to just check out. Like, Coach,
but hey,
I'm done.
he kept playing, showed some pride, didn't quit.
He played a lot better, too.
Didn't get down on himself and started playing.
And I noticed one thing about him is, like, he's like Matt Corral, but he's a Matt Corral that doesn't force, like, the run. Like, Matt Corral, pocket folds, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's just taking off. But with Luke Altmaier,
he's kind of more.
He was like, he'd stay in the pocket collapses, he's getting out, but he's still keeping the pass, like, pass as an option. So I noticed that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, he'll get out of the pocket and he'll make
He's
it
not
down.
tunnel vision to, like, just take off and run no matter what as soon as it leaves the pocket.
Yeah, so he definitely got out of the pocket. Showed some maturity for sure. And there was a couple plays where he would, like, point at a receiver one way and throw it. Like, he
had
did pretty good.
some good looks and bad looks. I mean.
Yeah, and then he threw a pick towards the end of the game, but it was over at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, Baylor won that game 21-7. I wasn't prepared for a non-Matt Corral Ole Miss, so I said 38-27 because I thought there'd be some scoring.
I said 28-17.
Yeah, so we weren't far off. I mean, Baylor won by 14. I said Ole Miss by 11. He said Ole Miss by 11. So our scores aren't far off, but didn't get the right winner. But Baylor gets their first Sugar Bowl win since 1957, which they beat the Vols in that game back in the day. Wow, ago, since 5 years. But yeah, so that was their first 12-win season in school history. So
that's crazy.
Me and you both don't want to see anything bad for the SEC, but if they're gonna lose, I'd rather it be for something like this.
Something, yeah.
Something
Our
historic.
record, yeah.
So yeah, they had 2 wins last season and 12 wins this year. And this year, from 2 wins to 12 wins, it's their second year under head coach Dave Aranda. I think it's Aranda. But he's done great there because they had good years with RG3, and then Matt Rule was good, and then he left for like the Panthers or something, and so it didn't look good for him. But with their head coach now, looks like a bright future for them. Their whole university's been going crazy though. They would have won the national championship last year. Won like I don't know if there's a first, but Big 12 championship, and then now first 12-win season. It's a good time to be a Baylor fan for sure.
Oh yeah.
But then the playoff, so the games that everybody knew. Alabama handled Cincinnati pretty easily, I would say. They won 27-6. We were a tad bit off.
Not much.
No, just a few points here and there. So I said 52-28.
You stupid.
Like I said, a couple points off. 27-6 was the actual score, and then
I said 56-17.
You stupid.
So we're just a little off.
Yeah, not our best score prediction, but the Sauce Gardner, I think I sent it to you.
He still remains
like he'd no touchdowns or something.
Yeah.
Something crazy. And then the most yards he's led up in a game the entire career, I think, is 20 yards in a game. And he didn't even win the best DB award. That's
well,
just
I mean,
crazy.
when somebody has something like that, I wouldn't expect Alabama to throw at him anyway. Like,
yeah.
why would you? You know, you
But
got
his
other.
teammate, Kobe Bryant, won the
Yeah.
DB award. So that's a cold war duo.
That is. That's
a
nice.
Nice secondary.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brian Robinson had his career game, 204 rushing yards. So that was cool to see because he started off really good and then he kind of slowly fell off because Bama's passing was just through the roof. So it's cool to see him be able to run like that. And then the game that we thought would be better, Georgia. Yeah, no, it was not. Georgia dominated Michigan. Just shows the SEC, man. It's our second best SEC team. Rankings wise.
Hey,
versus
two SEC teams in the championship.
Versus by far the best Michigan or the best Big Ten team, Michigan. And then the Dogs win 34-11. And I said Georgia 31-21, so I wasn't far off, I guess, but
Yeah.
I was still far off.
28-24 Georgia, so I was a little ways off.
We both got the pick right.
Yeah,
so that's all that matters. They'll face Bama in the national championship in
On a Monday.
1 week.
Yep.
1 week from today.
A week from today.
January 10th. That'll be really cool. Like you said, all SEC championship. It's just like the second 26, the Tua throw.
Yeah.
I feel like it was, yeah. So it's a little rematch in the Natty. So Georgia's definitely gonna be ready for that game. But like we were saying, the best SEC team, SEC best football conference. The record doesn't show too well. So after the Ole Miss loss, the SEC went to 5-6. But that's with a lot of close losses.
Yeah.
So Florida, that's a bad one. Then Missouri lost to Army, maybe by 2 or something. And then who else lost? But Arkansas got a big win against Penn State, and then Kentucky beat Iowa, and then
Tennessee lost for real.
yeah. But
Hey, we have SEC has another chance. LSU plays the 4th.
January 4th.
So
tomorrow, all of the SEC.
we can go 500, 6-6.
Go Tigers.
Not the best SEC bowl year, but
No, but we definitely. I saw something. Hold on, let me pull this up. So it's this is for all the SEC haters or the people that aren't believing in the SEC. So this is national championship appearances by conference in BCS / college football playoff era.
okay.
The SEC has 20. Right.
20 appearances.
So
Okay.
second place, ACC. Take a guess. What do you think the number is? It's only 2 teams have been Clemson and Florida State. So how many appearances do you think? You gotta think how dominant Clemson was too recently, but
4.
8.
8? Oh dang!
So they're
I was
still-
guessing really low.
So they're still 12 away, and then the Big 12
Still,
is
yeah,
7.
that's bad.
Yeah, that's
Who's third?
Big 12.
Good call.
Yeah, and they've got 7 appearances, and so for all the haters out there,
Yeah.
y'all wrong.
And who's in the championship? 2
2
SEC.
SEC teams. Yeah. Man, who would have thought?
Now the best part:
Score
score
prediction.
predictions.
So it'll be the last one of the college football season. I don't know. Maybe we can start doing score predictions for college basketball too.
Alright,
Bigger
alright.
games.
Yeah.
Obviously not DePaul versus St. John's or something, but we'll do it for the bigger games. But
Ain't nobody care.
yeah, so Alabama versus Georgia, national championship. Where's it at? Where?
Are they? Well, I don't know where it's at this year.
Let's see.
It's not at AT&T, is it? No, there's no way.
Well, I wish Google worked.
Probably like Atlanta or something, but I think it was just there.
Yeah, it says Hard Rock Stadium. So that's where the Michigan-Georgia game was. So
Yeah.
national championship in Miami.
Hey.
Georgia right now, currently at 8:54, January 3rd, 2022, is the 3-point favorite. But I found out this today. Alabama's won 7 straight, so they own Georgia.
Golly.
That's just dominance. With how good Georgia is. So, without further ado,
Score predictions.
So, this is an important one because this is the last one. I've gotten one right, I think, and then you've gotten one right.
Yep.
So let's see if one of us can work some magic. So
who can get the second win?
I'll
Be
go
top
first.
dog.
See, I don't know who you're gonna pick. So we don't know what each other's thinking right now. But I'm gonna tell you the score first, and I'll tell you the team.
Okay.
So I'll take blank. It's tough. I'm gonna go 38. 38-27. Bama. Yeah. So,
Okay.
So
Whoa. Okay.
I ain't doubting Nick Saban ever again. It's not gonna happen.
See, I'm never picking against him.
Nope. You will never catch me picking against Saban. So what we think?
Alright, so you said Alabama?
Yep.
38-27?
Yep.
Okay, so ours is kind of similar.
I'm gonna go ahead and write that down.
I got Bama.
That's respect. See, I honestly thought you were gonna pick Georgia.
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
That was
dang.
gonna switch?
Well, I was like, dang, who Cade gonna pick? And I was like, I know who I'm picking. And then I was like, he might pick Georgia.
They're not.
Alright. Bama.
Right. Right.
You ready?
Yeah.
34 to 20.
20 Bama. So,
Mm-hmm.
y'all got the boys' predictions. I'm ready for it, though. I think it'll be a good game. I hope it's a good game. I don't want no blowout. But yeah, I honestly feel like it could go either way. But I feel like if Bama wins, it'd be kind of easily. Like, not nothing crazy, but I don't know. I just don't think Stetson Bennett to it, honestly.
It's hard to beat a team twice, but when you're Alabama, it's really not that hard.
Yeah, see, when you're normal, it's hard to beat a team twice. But when you're Bama,
When you're Bama, it's just those rules don't apply.
yeah, you're different. You ain't
Yeah.
from here. Oh yeah, but 15 years ago today, Nick Saban got hired at Bama.
I seen that.
So-
Yeah, there's a video of him on Instagram getting off the plane,
Yep.
everything. So
And the rest is history. Probably the greatest college coach of all time.
definitely, no
So-
question.
But yeah, so I guess that'll just about do it. Wrapped up a huge bowl weekend, the better of all the bowls, and so yeah. By the time we shoot the podcast next week, national championship will have happened, and so yeah, y'all enjoy it. Y'all enjoy some college basketball while it's happening. Enjoy some NFL. There's been some good games recently. And the NFL season's winding down. So, yeah, y'all enjoy all the sports that are going on right now. You got anything to say?
I don't think so. Everybody,
Y'all
enjoy
be
some
safe.
end season of football.
Yep.
It's coming to an end, sad, but
Sad.
the best time of year. So
Yep. That's when the best games happen.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all be safe. Have a great rest of the week. And we'll see y'all in the next podcast. See y'all.
Again.